Annyeonghaseyo. Hi, my name is Rachel Denise and welcome to my channel.
RD Empire.
So guys, I know this video is long overdue, but as promised, I am going to give you guys all of the information and the details about my Exuma trip. So we left for Exuma on June 22nd at around 12 p.m. and this was a Wednesday. All of the people who were going on that plane flight with me was my beautiful leader, Miss Renee Clark, Ash and Cece. They are my sisters, so hey guys, if you're seeing this. And also Auntie Hattie. You guys saw all of these people in the vlog, and if you haven't watched the vlog before watching this video, please stop the video right now and go watch the vlog so you will know exactly what I'm referring to and who I'm referring to. This trip honestly was one of the best trips I have ever been on in my entire life. Guys, honestly, if I could go back to this trip a million times, I would, over and over and over again. That's how amazing this trip was. I met so many beautiful people, so many nice, charming people, and God really moved in this conference. So let me tell you guys about the purpose of this trip. So the reason why I went on this trip was to assist my Grammy C, also known as Minister Cheryl Rowe, for her 3rd annual conference. This conference was held by her network called Daughters of Deborah Network 242. You guys can find her page on Facebook. Just search in Daughters of Deborah Network 242. And you will see there. Please like and follow the page. For this conference, I was one of the praise and worship members along with Sean, Ashley, and you guys have all seen these people in the vlog like I said. Anyways, I met so many amazing and beautiful people. I was able to become so much closer with the people that I really knew, like Annie Name, Cece, and Ashley, and I thank God for allowing me to go on this trip. I'm so grateful for my parents for, providing me what they needed to provide me with in order to make this trip possible. So like I said, I met so many beautiful people. For 1, Grammy C, Minister Cheryl Rowe. 2, Annie Hattie. 3, Mama Rochelle. 4, Grammy Clark. 5, Annie Abby and her husband, Uncle Ivan. The whole congregation of Mount Zion Union Baptist Church. That is where the conference was held. And so many other people. Honestly, those people are so close to my heart. For 1, Grammy C, she was like the coordinator and she's also the leader of the network. So, she did her thing. That woman is a woman of God and I love her so much. She encourages me daily and I love her so much, and I pray that she continues to stay encouraged. She continues to keep on pressing on for the Lord because we got her. And me, along with Ash and Cece, we call ourselves the Daughters of Deborah Juniors, and that's what we are. We got her back. It was worth it. Like I said, I'll do it over and over and over again. I met a whole lot of people. It'll take so long for me to name all of them, but that's just a handful of the people that I met and that I love. I love each and every one of them, honestly. So I asked Grammy C to share her experience of the Exuma trip, so I'll insert that clip right now.
Hi everyone, my name is Minister Cheryl, host and founder of Daughters of Deborah Network 242. And my sweet girl, Rach, has asked me to give my view, my take on how I think this year's conference went. Daughters of Deborah Conference 2022 Exuma. Listen to me, and I'm going to try and give this hopefully in 5 minutes slot, right? I'm going to do my best. It exceeded my expectations. Whatever dreams or visions that I had of it, it was surpassed it. The journey to it was interesting. This year's journey, or months or weeks leading up to the conference, I was extremely busy with ministry. And so, God's still working on me. I'm the kind of person I need to know point by point what's happening. I had an awesome team. And my team knows at some point to cut me off from stuff so I could focus on my assignment, which God has given me, which is to speak at least one night of the conference. And so There are two of them specifically that just say, you know what, enough is enough. Anybody else who over committees or individual ministries, you report to them and don't report to me. It was different this year also that we traveled. This is our third year, but our first year we traveled, so we made history traveling to Exuma, beautiful island of Exuma. I have family in Exuma, but like I mentioned on a show that I was actually able to be interviewed on, which was the first. I told them I could have as much family in Exuma as I want. Exuma, Freeport, Long Island, I could have as much family there, but I'm only going to go there if God says go there. So we went there, and it was phenomenal. Things that we have never done in Nassau, which is do radio interviews. Not just a radio interview, we came back in and sat in one of their live shows. We've never done that in Nassau. So God really extended us, He really stretched us, He really branched us out of our comfort zone. Because for anybody knows me, let me introduce myself to you. I don't too much like being out in the front. This is a new season for me. If anybody out there would rather just stay in the back and work hard, that was me. That legit was me. God really did talk, like almost give a clarion call to my mind and to my spirit to say, this is time for you to step out. You've been faithful behind the scenes and pushing other people's visions and dreams. It's now time. So in 2020, He pushed us, and we started in 2020. So this year was our third year, and our third year, God said, go to Exuma. We went to Exuma. The reception was beautiful. And we are convinced that someone in Exuma cried out for us to come, cried out for a voice, cried out for answers. And God said, daughters of Deborah, it's time to go. And we went, we were obedient. Was it a challenge? Of course it was. We were in a different place. You know, certain things that we take for granted accessible to us here in Nassau wasn't as accessible in Exuma. So it was a challenge. There were some things that we had to do beforehand. And once we got there were some things we had to do while we were there, because I went in for the week, conference started on Wednesday. I went in from that Monday, and it was busy from then. And this year, God connected some young people to it. So I see God is up to something. So I'm keen to it. I'm aware of it. I see you, God. Yeah, I see you. He's up to something. That some young women, including my sweetheart Rach, came on board, and they are committed to be there wherever we go, whenever we go, when the next time go out. And so we are humbled by the fact that these young ladies and all the other persons who joined the team this year, and all the persons who've been alongside us from year one, trust the God in me, and they see the vision and they see the anointing on my life to come alongside with me and serve together in this vision. People responded. The people came. We're so grateful for the open doors of Mount Olive. My father-in-law, Pastor John, and Minister Betty, they oversee, and the people, yes, they were hospitable to us. And the team members, they just worked team on the island. Guess what? We had team on the island, y'all. It was just new all around. And of course, our team now. So even those team members who weren't able to go, God just did a new thing with us. And we were honored and humbled to be used by Him in this season. He could have used, listen, He could pick anybody, you know. It could be your time to do this. It could be someone else's time to do this. But we're humbled that He chose us. And we really want to stay faithful and committed to do what He's assigned us to do. 2023 is coming. Stay close for the announcement. It's going to be awesome. We're only going up from here, y'all. Only up. Love y'all. Hope to see you at a conference. Or join the page, Daughters of Deborah Network. Join our Facebook page. We are there. YouTube page. We are there. Come on board. Subscribe. Connect. Like. Share. Go on our page. See our services from this year. We would love to have you be a part of us. And so that we can help you understand the purpose and mandate on your life. Love you all.
Yeah, so that was her input, and now I'm just going to tell you guys, just give you the little rundown, because I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm just going to give you guys a little rundown of the trip. So day one, that is when we came over to Exuma on that Wednesday. We just got settled into our villa in Williamstown, and afterwards we were hungry because, you know, it was quite a drive to our place. So what we did was we introduced ourselves to Annie Hattie and Mama Rochelle. I love them so much, y'all. I don't think y'all understand. We had a good interaction before we went out to get some food at Fanny's. Y'all, that food was chef kiss. That was amazing. I had fries and barbecue wings. Yo, I'm a sauce queen. I cannot eat dry food, but that food was amazing, and they give you a lot for the price. So if you guys are in Exuma, please stop at Fanny's and get you guys some food. We just went to do a little rundown of the services and how it would go. We went over our songs. My two sisters, they went over, you know, their dances and so on and so forth, just to get ourselves equipped for the conference. So the conference was held for 3 days, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday from 9 to 2. And The Thursday and Friday night, they were just regular services, and on Saturday, that was a workshop from 9 to 2, and we had food after, like a lot of food. That was amazing. But anyway, that Thursday night, the opening night, Pastor Clarice Thompson preached. And y'all, from then to now, that word still resonates with me. God knows I needed that word so much because I was so afraid. I felt so stagnant at that point, and I just needed it. And it was such a good experience the first night. We just hit it off. God did his thing as he always does. God comes in clutch every single time. And yes, guys, if you don't know the Lord and Savior, you can get to know him right now. He is amazing. God loves you. He loves you so much. He cares for you. He's thinking of you each and every time. And he has your best interests at heart. He just wants you to answer the door. Just answer the door of your heart and accept him into your life. Like, once you stick with the Lord, he's got your back. Trust me, you won't regret it. So do that if you want to, typically each night, freshened up, ate, and went to sleep. So that's basically what happened both Thursday and Friday night. But Friday night, we still went over what we had to do, went over the songs, make sure we were equipped and ready, and we had devotions every morning and before we went to bed. So that was a good thing, to keep the Lord on our mind. On that Friday, we just practiced, we ate, we didn't really do anything that day because we were tired from the night before. So we just stayed in, we made sure we got some food, and that was the day that Sean, her mom, and little Kaylee, our bestie, came. So, we went for food, and the current was off. The current was off for basically the whole day. So we were hot. We were just hot. And then right in time to get ready for service, the current came back on because the water went with the electricity. So that happened. And yeah, but right in time to get ready for service, the current came on and we were able to make it to service on time, and that was good. Service that night was amazing. Grammy C brought forth the word, and it was amazing, an amazing move of God, y'all. You just had to be there. But we had service, we had an amazing time, we did extremely well, and God was given all the glory and all the praise, and I honor him for that. I honor him for the gift that he has given me to sing, to do the things that I do, you know what I mean? And it's not for my benefit, it's for the benefit of his kingdom, and I pray that I continue to do that. Anyway, so Saturday was basically the last day for the conference, and we just had a workshop with Pastor Brown from Nassau, and he just spoke about birthing and pushing, and it was just kind of a wrap up for the whole conference, and it was amazing. I loved it. And each and every night, I just grew closer and closer to the people in the conference. They were so nice, so welcoming, so beautiful. It was just amazing, guys. And I am so grateful that I was able to share this experience with all of these beautiful people that is so dear to my heart. Obviously came to visit us just to, talk about the conference and all of that and so on and so forth. So we socialized, we spoke, we had our jokes and stuff like that. It was so amazing. But it was such a ton of events, because we were laughing, we were having a good time. And then we decided to cover Minister C in prayer, so all of us, we prayed for her, we asked God to do what he had to do in her life, so on and so forth. And, we thought that was good, we were sending her off. And then Gravity C just turned around and, did her thing. But yeah, that night was so interesting, but it was also great. It was also eye-opening, and I'm so grateful for God, y'all. I'm genuinely so grateful for God. God is so cool. He is so awesome. So that night happened, and everybody was just left in tears. So that was great. So, you just went to say our farewells, we love them, and so on and so forth. Just went to say bye, we took photos and stuff like that, and yeah, we just spoke. And then we went to sleep. After that, we went from Williamstown to Stuart Manor to Annie Nay's grandmother, also known as Grammy Clark, and we stayed there for the remainder of our stay in Exuma. And yeah, that was amazing too. So when we arrived to Annie Nay's grandmother's house, Grammy C, she came with us because we had extra luggage, so we needed help with that. And we finally said our final farewells we took pictures and stuff like that, and we cried that day. So it was a very sad day for us, but that happened. It was just a chill day that day, and we had soup. Grandmother's soup is so good. We had soup. You know, she cooked for us, and she loved the company. You know, she loved the company, and I'm so grateful that I was able to spend those days with her, those times with her, and she is such a sweet soul. And then Sean, unfortunately, she fell ill that day. Let me tell you, the devil was just trying, but he had to fail. So we carried her to the clinic and so on and so forth. And we prayed for her, and God did indeed heal her. You know, but she was going through some pain, so we went through that. But God is a mighty God. And so the last full day we had was Monday, and the car was off basically that whole day. So we went to the beach and so on and so forth. We had fun. We had a fun time. We didn't go in the water, but we just, you know, was walking and taking pictures and talking and congregating, so on and so forth. We packed up our things to rest up, and that Tuesday morning we had an 8 a.m. flight. And we had to wake up early. I had to wake up about like around 6 o'clock, and I went to bed around 4 because I couldn't go to sleep. It was a lot. That was it for the Exuma trip. That was just a little rundown. And like I said, you guys will probably count how much times I've said this, but if I could do that trip over and over, I totally would. I loved each and every bit of it. So I'm so grateful for it. I'm so thankful that I was able to do it. I'm so grateful that I was able to spend the time that I did with those people. They're so amazing. I love them so much. And I love you guys if you're watching this. I love you guys so much.
So this is our Grammy. We love her so much. Yes. Go get a hug, man.
And my heart can't take no more. I keep on running back to you. Take my days, I really give you much better.
If you got it, let me see you wave your hand. When the devil said no, God said yes.
So that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.